Gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the host, straight from After the Slam podcast, Bodacious Albert.
After the slam, where the real ones stand, we talk dreams, defeats, and the master plan. From the locker room tales to the spotlight glam, you'll feel every hand. This is after the slam. This is after the slam. Body slam gear.
Test 1 2 test. My God, I don't know what happened here. The intro was distorted for some reason, but hey, we're here. Oh, that's why now I see, because I had the delay of the YouTube channel in the background. Well, anyways, welcome everyone to After the Slam episode 21. I am your host, Bodacious Albert, and I have an exciting guest with us today. She's an advocate for all the wrestling communities and all the wrestling channels and spaces. I've asked her to join me to talk wrestling, to get to know her. Ladies and gentlemen, she does the wrestling shenanigans. She does a lot of things online, and she has knowledge of pro wrestling, and that's what's most important. Let me just put my a little IQ on. There we go. Here we go. We hear each other better. Yes, Mike. There we go. There we go. Now it's much better. She's fun to hear her. She's very fun. She has a very good opinion about pro wrestling, and there's not a lot of women out there that know a lot about pro wrestling the way she does. So I got to give this to Ash. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, she is the baddie of wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Ash V.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Ash. How you doing?
I'm good. Oh, yeah, that was very the intro. I'm like, wow, that was very complimented. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. All of them deserve a nice intro. Of course, I have to thank you today because I have a prior engagement later on this afternoon, but thank you for rescheduling for me and for you, obviously, to be on After the Slam. I'm proud. I'm so honored to have you on the show. And talk pro wrestling. You know, a lot of people are excited, retweeting, excited to see you on camera and talk pro wrestling. So, listen, I'm excited to meet you as a person because I hear you on these spaces and you're so cool, you're so fun, you have an amazing opinion. So I just want to know the baddie of wrestling, the baddie of Web3 for me, the baddie of Twitter Spaces.
Yeah,
the
baddie for wrestling. It's for
the
wrestling.
baddie for wrestling. My old correction.
Yeah.
I like it. You're already corrected, and that's perfect. I love it. I love it. But Ash, I want you to, if nobody knows who you are. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. No, that's exactly the question I was going to ask you. Is that how'd you get that name?
Oh, I was just about to say, I got my name because on the internet, it's on the X, the app formerly known as Twitter. Over and on YouTube, I have an old YouTube channel called Shadowbat Ash, which didn't pick up very well. So I figured, joining Saturday Shenanigans and the Simply Reliable Studios crew, I'm like, you know what? I should make up my own channel, but what should I call it? Because I was going to do my own podcast. And I was like, well, my name's Shadowbat Ash. I'm super crazy obsessed for wrestling, and another word for wrestling, or not wrestling, for being obsessed or crazy about something, is to be baddie for it. And that's how I got my name, Baddie for Wrestling, because I am a big fan of pro wrestling. I love that. It just works out.
It works out perfectly, and you know what? You stand for it, and I love it. I love it on these spaces. If you have to call yourself something, you better freaking represent it, and you represent it very well. I like it, the baddie for wrestling. I love it. Like, I'm Bodacious Albert. I'm not so bodacious, but I feel bodacious. So it is what it is.
Right.
But okay. Yeah, Ash. So tell me, I'm not, you are actually my second female on the show. So, so that's a big deal for me. I'm looking for the female, the beauties of the world, to talk pro wrestling, and the baddie for wrestling, Ash V, I want to know. How'd you get into pro wrestling? There's not many fans out there like yourselves. I want to know, how did you get into pro wrestling?
So I got into wrestling because my mom, she loves telling the story of how when I was 5 years old, We were watching an episode of Monday Night Raw, and she sat me in front of the TV, and I never left because growing up, I was that weird kid who didn't watch the TV shows. I would mostly focus on the commercials and would reenact the commercials. And so she'll know I'd watch a show if I'd actually sat there and watch it. And I have no memory of the pro wrestling shows that she sat me down in front of, but I do remember I used to have like this big it must have worked because I had this super big clown doll, and my two favorite moves I would love to do on it were the Lou Thez press and Macho Man elbow drop on it.
Off the couch, I'm assuming?
Off the couch, off the floor.
Oh man, so the Lou Thez press and the Macho Man elbow drop.
Yeah.
Poor clown. Jeez. I had the wrestling buddies when I started watching wrestling. My parents got me the wrestling buddies, the Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior wrestling buddies, and I think my mother had to re-sew them at least 12 times a year because the beatings I would give them. So yeah, that's but that's cool to have like your mom put you. How'd your mom like your mom liked wrestling? So you got this from your mom?
Yeah, my mom grew up watching wrestling. She's a big wrestling fan. She's one of the biggest wrestling fans I know, and she still watches WWE to this day.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Like same for me. Like my dad got me into wrestling, and my dad still watches pro wrestling like today. And we call each other saying, "Hey, you know what? How'd you feel about the show? Hey, it wasn't that good this week, you know. But hey, it is what it is." I got some comments here. Casa de Studios, again, Simple Reliable. Let's say hi to them. JJ Williams was on the show. Thank you, JJ. Episode 2, JJ. Shout out to JJ Williams. He says, "Hi, Ash." And what else did he say? I love that she's dressed in the gimmick, the black dress and the list. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. If you have the baddie for wrestling as a gimmick, you better represent. And she is representing, so that's great.
I also even represent through the my dresser drawer. You can see the bunch of bat plushies I have.
Yeah. My God.
As well as the plethora of New Japan Pro Wrestling plushies I have on my desk too.
God. So we have a New Japan Pro Wrestling fan up in this. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. 5 minutes in, and that's a record. 5 minutes. Took me 5 minutes to mention New Japan.
Listen, if you're a New Japan Pro Wrestling fan, I guess we're gonna have to talk New Japan, but we'll talk all pro wrestling today. So tell me, Ash. So your mom got into you pro wrestling, and then you just started from there. Well, you froze. There you go.
Yeah, it just because I started watching because it was for me. I would watch wrestling on and off. So, this is gonna sound really funny because I'm from Canada.
So am I.
But I didn't get to watch Bret Hart because I started watching like right after the Montreal Screwjob happened.
Okay, so that's okay. That's not bad. That's not wrong. What's wrong with that? Don't be embarrassed. It's fine. It's fine. You're Canadian. Where are you from, Canada?
It's just so funny because like when people, yeah, exactly. Like people mention like you're from Canada, so you must have watched the Bret Hart match, right? And then they'll immediately look on their face when they're like, "Wait, what? You're from Canada and you haven't watched a Bret Hart match yet? What is wrong with you?"
You know, it's funny
which
because
I respond with, it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I haven't gotten around to doing so.
Okay, so one day it'll happen. What's wrong with that? You know, people say from the Bret Hart match, right? I was there at that Montreal Screwjob, so you know, I was in the building, so I was a part of history. Yeah. So like I know a little bit, and I'm a Bret Hart fan, as you can see behind me. I have a Hitman shirt. Hold on. Hitman shirt behind me right there. You know, I have a classic Hulk Hogan championship belt, which we're gonna talk about later. But yeah, we got more comments. Let's go into the comments here. Oh, we got more people coming in. Hi, Ash. What's up, Ash? Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Walter?
Walter. Hey, Walter still's got to hit me up in the DMs. He's supposed to be on this show. But Big Mike also. We got Big Mike on here coming in. Look at that, Big Mike. What's going on? He's gonna be on the show.
Mike?
My God, look at you bringing in the fans. Look at that. That's amazing. Let's have a drink to that. Yeah, salute.
Shout out to my mom for getting Tim Hortons.
Oh, Tim Hortons. Oh, you're Canadian, man. Yeah. Where are you from, Canada?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from
Which-
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg, Manitoba, the Chris Jericho Island. I get it. Okay, I love it. I'm from
Or as
Montreal.
I like to call it, Omega Town. Yeah.
You know what? Kenny Omega is one of my top 5. So yeah, Kenny Omega, Omega Town. Yeah. Speaking of New Japan and now Kenny Omega, I want to know this from you. I'm assuming you've watched Kenny Omega's
Oh, yeah.
rise in New Japan Pro Wrestling, right?
I started watching New Japan in 2017 with the buzz surrounding their Wrestle Kingdom 11 match, I think it was, when they encountered for the first time. That's how I got into New Japan, was the buzz from that match.
Okay, so, and Kenny Omega was there. I think he was facing.
Yes,
I don't
yes, he
recall.
was the main event because he won that main event because he won the G1 tournament the year prior,
Mhm.
and I wasn't watching at the time, so I just watched from his challenge from Wrestle Kingdom all the way to him winning the IWGP Heavyweight title at Dominion 2018.
Defeating who? The great.
Kazuchika Okada.
Exactly. I was waiting for you to say that. I'm an Okada freak. I love Okada. So I'm the Rainmaker. You know, that whole gimmick is one of the tops for me. Where is my stuff here? Give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna put something on here, and there we go. I like to light the mood, put some music in the background. You know, it's romantic, but with my guests. Okay, Ash. So let me tell you. Oh, we got more comments. Jesus, the comments are just flooding in. The Canadian friends. Yes, we are Canadians. Oh. Sometimes all you need to pop a rating is a cute girl. Jeez, look at you. JJ Williams. Look at this.
He's not
Yeah, she's-
wrong. He's not
Yeah,
wrong.
She's a baddie. Damn. All right. So let me ask you. So out of all the brands right now going on, wrestling brands, we got the WWEs, we got AEW, New Japan, all that. Which one do you gravitate to that you need to watch every week? Good question.
Okay, so it's funny because my favorite promotion is the one I watch the least, which is New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh wow! And why do you watch it the least? Like, is it
Yeah.
why is that? Why can't you watch it that often?
It's just because they don't pump out much content as opposed to AEW and WWE, and
Sure.
I don't really able to make the time for it. So usually I just watch the major shows, and the major shows that I tune into always knock it out of the park. Like, I can't say one negative thing, which I know I'm coming across as such a New Japan shill, but that's just how I feel about the product. Because I love AEW and WWE equally. They both have done stuff that I like, but they also
Mhm.
have done stuff that maybe go, I don't really like this right now, but let's see how this goes.
Yeah. Okay, so you're a casual fan. You don't have to say, you're not the type to say, you could swear on the show. So if you do swear, it's okay. But he's like, F WWE, I'm an AEW person. Like, you watch everything. So you're that casual wrestling fan that watches pro wrestling all throughout the globe. Like, you have not you watch whatever you can, basically. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
yeah,
refreshing.
you can be like, hey Ash, do you want to watch this Progress show? Do you want to watch this English wrestling show? Do you want to watch some like All Japan from the 1990s? I'd be like, hell yeah, let's do this.
Oh, you're awesome. That's what I'm talking about
Like,
right
I'll
here.
watch, like,
That's it.
A little.
That's so good. See, that's what I like. That's what I like about a pro wrestling fan. That's what we need. Somebody like you that watches everything and enjoys the product. We don't care about the dirt sheets and all that crap. We care about the product and what we see. We like it or we don't.
Mhm.
Period. I like that. Okay, that's awesome. So now let's get into the
Exactly.
musical side. Go ahead.
Like,
Say what you have to
I
say.
was about
No.
to say, like, one of the discourse I hate is be like, you like this person, right? What's their drawing power? I'm sorry, do I look like I give a fuck about their drawing power? As long as they're entertaining me, that's what matters.
You are awesome right there. I'm going to give you a round of applause because we got a question for you, and about time we got someone that's not like just wrestling. Period is great, and that's all we have to hear. So thank you, Ash, for that. That's so refreshing to hear from you. But now I want to just talk to you about the musical part of pro wrestling.
Exactly. Like
Was that?
okay.
The musical part, like
I was
I
about to
see,
say,
like,
like my good friend Noah
yeah,
says, "All the wrestling, all the wrestling, all the wrestling."
all the wrestling. Yes, yes, yes. There, Tim Hortons. Shout out to Tim Hortons, by the way. We gotta give a shout out to Tim Hortons. You know, that's priority. A nice coffee in the morning is good to go. I'm assuming it's very early on your end over there, so you need that coffee. So back to the
Yeah,
musical
it's
part of pro wrestling.
12:17 p.m.
Oh, okay, gee, so it's afternoon and lunchtime. Okay, well, cool. It's an hour behind. Pro wrestling has a lot of music themes and a lot of like intros. You know, we've seen pay-per-view intros, pay-per-view themes, intro music to wrestlers. Which one do you like have on your iPod, my God, I'm that old, on your phone, that you listen to on the gradual? Like, I ask all my guests this because the music is very important to me. I'm a musician, so I like to ask my guests, what's musical part or something you listen to all the time on your iPhone or on your Android, whatever it may be. You listen to music, your Walkman. Okay. Which song do you gravitate to like hang out and just relax?
Okay, so this is gonna kind of sound narcissistic because the one wrestling theme I listen to a lot also happens to be the intro music for my YouTube channel, and it's Young Punks by Mass Lines, which is also the theme song for all the TMDK members in New Japan.
Oh, there you go. Look at you. And, hey, listen, if you like that song, shout out, man. It's there's a lot of great themes. Like I when I go to the workout, I go to the gym or stuff. Like I need to listen to my Cult of Personality, CM Punk, and I gotta listen to my Rated R Superstar, Metalingus. Like those two songs for me are the ones that I'm rocking. And then I got a little bit of Judas in me, you know, Chris Jericho. So like I gotta rock those out and like chill. Oh yes, what are you looking at?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what do we got here? CM Punk wristbands. Where'd you get those? That's
From
awesome.
the Best in the World DVD. Oh, they came with the Best in the World DVD back in 2011.
Yes, you're right. They came.
Yeah, my dad recently found them.
The DVDs or the wristbands?
Yeah. So
Okay.
in 2011, when CM Punk came up with the Best in the World DVD, the wristbands came as a part of them.
Oh, okay. So you got them and you found them. That's awesome. So those are collectibles. Do not get rid of those. Do not get rid of those. Those are good. I have to fix something here on my end.
Oh
here.
no, I'm not going to. I am a big CM Punk fan. These are going with me.
Yes, I love that. I'm a big CM Punk freak too, so that's good. That's good to hear. I'm a CM Punk Edge kind of guy, so like I'm towards that. So I keep to that. When people ask me back then, when I started watching, obviously I watched Hulk Hogan, you know, reminiscent to the championship title I have behind me over here, you know, and all the other belts above me. But I mean, modern day, I'm not a big Cody Rhodes guy, but CM Punk and Edge are my guys.
Neither am I.
Yeah. So you're not a Cody Rhodes fan.
I am known in the spaces and on shenanigans as Queen Cody Rhodes hater.
That's okay. It's okay. But you understand what's going on, and you know you want to know why. And I know why you don't like him. It's like do you like Jey Uso? No.
I'm okay with them.
Really? Okay. I'm not a Heat guy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's fine, but like, I get why people don't like him, but some of the hate is like a little too much. I mean, like, come on, guys, like, he's off on it. I mean, he's moderately good. I mean, I'll be real. Like Jey Uso, singles wrestler, not so much. Jey Uso teaming with his brother Jimmy, magic.
Yeah.
The Usos as a tag team, as a unit, work so much better together than they do separate.
I agree to you. We got a little debater here in the comments. Kingdom still goes hard. Adrenaline in my soul. I get so. It's all right. Oh, Ash got something to say. Oh, Ash. No.
I mean, he's not wrong. It's the theme song's a bomb. Like, that's the only good thing about Cody Rhodes is the theme song and him helping start up AEW. We do not want to erase that from history.
Oh my goodness, we got a Cody Rhodes. Hey, I love it. I love it. This is interesting. This is interesting to me. This is good. All right. So growing up, you watched, like you were telling me, you were sitting down with your mom. She made you watch Raw in front of the television. You dropped the elbow. You dropped the Gorilla Press Slam. Who was your favorite wrestler back then? Like who gravitated you? Like gravitated. I want to watch him every single week.
I was a Shawn Michaels kid. I loved Shawn Michaels.
The Heartbreak Kid. So you were watching
there's a picture of me in my Winnie. Yeah, and you know what's kind of funny? I actually told a teacher assistant to suck it one time.
I just did a freaking
crotch chop and everything.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I posted a video or like yesterday about if you didn't tell your teacher to suck it, you never grew up properly. That's so at the DX was the thing, man. I used to do the DX chop to my teacher, like walking out, not knowing what it meant. But I mean, hey, we all know what it means now, so it's good.
Right? Straight up everything. Right? Now that we're adults. But as a kid, you're like, oh, this is so funny to say this to an authority figure to like really stick it to the man.
Yeah, stick it to the man. Oh man, now you just made me think about School of Rock. Stick it to the man. Neosis. Jack Black in School of Rock. I'm just thinking about Stick It to the Man.
Oh, I love that movie. That's such a funny movie.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
It was a good movie. It was a good movie, and it's sad what some characters, like some of the students, became. But it was a good movie. So when you say Stick It to the Man, I immediately think about Suck It and School of Rock. That's what I think about. Let's change over here. All right, so here's my list. Another list here. I want to know best storyline you enjoyed the most. The best storyline you enjoyed the most in pro wrestling.
The one that I loved the most was that whole Summer of Punk in 2011. Because the moment CM Punk dropped that pipe bomb, I was like, just him chasing after John Cena and Alberto Del Rio and that little hiccup we have with Triple H, and then the title and going on that crazy ass run with his feud with Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, which I absolutely love because I love technical wrestling. Bryan Danielson and CM Punk are just wrestling soulmates. Even Punk and John Cena, they put on such bangers together. And then say what you will about how CM Punk's title reign ended. I will make this argument right now. If CM Punk didn't lose to The Rock at Royal Rumble, you know who he would have lost to? He would have lost to John Cena. And I know damn well wrestling fans would be bitching about that because it's just the same old thing that everyone was tired about. Yeah, make someone the champion. Yeah, build them up. Feed him to John Cena. And that's exactly what would have happened had he not lost to The Rock.
Oh my goodness. So you weren't a big John Cena fan, weren't you? Yeesh, okay. You're right about that. I believe that. I believe the fact that if he didn't lose it to The Rock, he would have eventually lost it to Cena. Yep. Go ahead.
It's not that I don't like John Cena. It's just that I didn't like how heavily pushed he was. I didn't like how he was booked. That's the
I guess. Let me I guess so. Okay, so let me see. Let me ask you this thing.
I don't really care. It's just to me it's there and he so yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I'm gonna do a commercial break because I want to fix something on my internet as well. But Ash, let me ask you, while I'm gonna do this little intro, it's a little intro excuse me, segment that I have. I don't know if you're still, give me, while I put the intro, think about this. Give me and think about your best top 5 workers today. All right. So I'm gonna do the intro, and then we'll get back to your answer.
You just made the list!
This is the list. Turn it up. Let the records twist. Top 10 stories that you don't wanna miss. Brought to you loud from the heart of the fans. After the slam, yeah, we're making a stand. Yeah, we're making a stand.
You just made the list!
There you go. This is the list intro. I want to know your top 5 workers of today. Give me your list.
You just made the list!
Mike is yours.
Sorry, what was the question I got? It was
Top 5 workers, in your opinion.
okay. What was the list? And cut out. I didn't hear what the like currently, like
For you.
or all time.
All time, yours. You hear me?
Sorry.
You good? You hear me? You good? I want to know if you're there. I hear you. I see you.
Yeah, I sorry. I hear you. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I was supposed.
We are having technical difficulties with Ash. Ash, I hear you. I see you. I want to know your top 5 all-time workers.
You want like a current list or
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
all time? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a real tough one.
Yeah.
That's a really tough one. Let's see now. Who workers? For sure. Brian Danielson's up
Okay.
there.
All right.
CM Punk is up there.
Okay, that's a great answer.
Trying to think who else is a worker that made me go, wow, I have to see you now. This is a really good one. Wow. You really put me on the spot here. Punk and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
I'm missing two right now.
It's a hard one. All time is really hard, I guess.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Who's that? I missed that one.
Those are my Shawn Michaels, Omega.
Yep. We lost the camera signal. All right, we're having technical difficulties with Ash, ladies and gentlemen. But that's okay. We're going to get her back. Ash, just fix your Wi-Fi. Oh, there we go. She's back. There we go. She's back. You good? You good?
Yeah, I don't know what's
I think it's time for a new computer, hun. I
the
think it's
issue with my Wi-Fi is. Sorry, I haven't used this laptop in quite some time.
There
And
you go. You could use your phone if you want. You could use your phone. You could switch to your phone.
StreamYard on my phone is ridiculous.
Okay, Ridicky. I got it. It's Casa the Studio saying it's the Canadian weather. You know, it's the Canadian weather in Winnipeg. Because over here, I got signal.
Yeah.
I got the signal going left and right. The camera angles left and right. I'm good. I got signal here. It's Ash. We got to figure out Ash's situation here in the Wi-Fi department. We see her, but she's glitchy.
Deeply apologize.
It's okay. It's
So
okay.
sorry to
Listen,
interrupt her.
it's okay. Once we get it figured out, we're gonna have you back on the show. Don't worry about it. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be anything. We got Ash B. I got the baddie for wrestling here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I want to know if you hear me. The thumbs up I got. That's amazing. All right. Are you ready for the next question? Oh, we lost her again. I think it's best if you get off and you come back on. I think that's the best thing for you right now to do is to get off the StreamYard and come back on because it's gonna help you better with your signal.
Is to
Like just log off and then come back on.
and reset.
You don't have to restart, but just click the same link and just come back on.
Okay.
It's gonna help your signal, I think.
Hey,
And we'll be
sounds good.
while you do that, I am going to do a small little review. So do that. There we go. There she goes. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties on the part of Ash, but even me, sometimes I get a little off. Even with the camera signals. But Ash is going to be coming back to finish her show. Thank you, everyone watching the show. Shoot me a comment if you need a comment. Just want to show everybody the newest collection of my belts. I recently got this on Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 1986 Hogan Championship title belt from Capro International Championship Belts. I will be doing a review on these titles. Officially sponsored, ladies and gentlemen, After the Slam, officially sponsored from Capro International Championship Belts, which they will send me belts to sell and be their Canadian international retailer, and also promoting and basically selling these championship belts. So if you're ever interested in championship belts, the real deal, real leather, as you can see, not the Fanatics ones that we buy, that we can't afford. These are the ones that average at $350, $380. And look at this. It is the WWF logo on it. So this is the 1986 Hulk Hogan Championship title. And I believe we got Ash back on the thing. Let's get Ash back here. And there she is. Are you? There you go. Now you're better. See that? I told you. You just have to restart it.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh my God. I am so sorry. This episode is so chaotic. But then again, that's kind of on brand from me anyway. So.
It's all good. It's all good. But you're back on. See, I thought sometimes when it's like glitchy, all you have to do is just restart, come back, and you're perfectly fine. But yeah, I was just explaining to the crowd that After the Slam is officially sponsored by Championship Belts from Capro.
Oh, nice.
So I got a sponsorship now. So I'm announcing it on your episode,
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Put this guy on the side over here. They're pretty heavy. They're about 10 pounds each. They're 10 pounds of gold,
Ooh, and NWA Classic.
That's coming up. That's why on the Canadian, if for you're Canadian, so I'm going to be the official Capro Championship, Capro International Championship Belts retailer for the Canadian market. So what happens is I will be selling and helping sell, doing reviews on these championship belts. And if you, for example, Ash, want a championship belt, you just got to contact yours truly, and you can get a belt for a discounted price because you're Canadian, one. And two,
Oh my God.
listen, two, it's coming from me. And three, it's you're not going to Fanatics and spending $800. You're going to spend maybe $200, $300, $350 max.
Ooh.
So, and you're getting better quality. You're getting HD metal plates, 24 karat gold on the titles. It's these guys contacted me and we're making business. So here we go.
Oh,
we
that'd
got
awesome because I would love to have the world heavyweight title, like the big gold.
The one
That's-
that's over there. There.
Yeah,
Oh,
that bad boy. Yeah, that
Yeah.
bad boy. Because
The Ric
oh
Flair.
my god, so
Woo! Let me put that up.
woo!
Oh, one more time.
Woo!
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I love
We
it.
gotta do Ric Flair, right?
Gotta do the Ric Flair. I love it. Let's see the comments here. Okay, we got comments for you here from Rage of Wrestling. Shawn Michaels number 1, Taker number 2, Kurt Angle number 3, Chris Benoit number 4, and Bret the Hitman Hart number 5. Those are the best workers on his list. Hey, Rage of Wrestling, whenever you want to be on my show, just email me, not even email me,
Yeah.
DM me, and I'll put you on the show. This is Ash's time. Okay, this is the Betty of Wrestling.
Oh, Angle's a good shot. Oh my god, I feel so embarrassed because Kurt Angle is one of my favorite wrestlers, and I forgot to put him on the list.
Yeah, you just made the list. Hold on.
You just made the list.
What else we got here as comments for you? We got the Canadian weather is pretty effed up sometimes. Yeah, from
Hey,
Nicholas.
it's our friend Nick.
Nick, I think Nick is that Nicholas? That's just Nick on Spaces.
Yes, that's Nick.
And Nick, you too, bud. I've been trying to contact you. You go into another certain space I don't go into. But if you ever want to be on After the Slam, let me know, bud. I would love to have you on the Canadian next.
The Canadian Connection is Nick and I's tag team name.
Oh, can I be the manager or something? Or the
Sure.
the flag boy? Or the
Make sure you're out of it.
The episode isn't chaotic. It's batty. And there it is. JJ Williams making things all right.
Love it.
There you go. Okay, let's get back to the thing. We said the favorite pro wrestler. You said the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, which I appreciate. You gave us your top 5 on the list, which the new episodes are going to be coming in next month. There's going to be a top 10 with yours truly. I'm going to be doing a list of what you guys want to have as a list. So remember that. Check that out on the upcoming After the Slam. It's a growing process. So if you feel the power of the warrior. No, I'm not even going to say that. Anyways, Ash, back to you and your episode, honey. I want to know, who is the underrated wrestler in your opinion?
The most underrated wrestler who's not talked about enough, who does everything Will Ospreay does and can actually talk, is an Australian pro wrestler by the name of Robbie Eagle.
Robbie Eagle, ladies and gentlemen. That is a most underrated wrestler. And that's an independent wrestler. And it's he's not on big time.
Yeah,
He's not
you
in,
can find him in Pro Wrestling Australia and New Japan Pro Wrestling.
So if you think you know something, like I don't even know this, she knows it. So if you think you know something, Ashley knows more than you. Just letting you know. The baddie knows more than you guys. All right, so I want to know this thing now. This question I ask mostly every second episode. You're at a round table, right? I'm a round table kind of guy. I like to know knowledge. I like to learn everything from everybody, including you. I'm learning a lot from you that you know a lot more than me. So I want to know. You're at a round table. It's you and 3 other superstars. Who are the 3 superstars you would want to talk to and have a dinner with, a round table, and get their knowledge? Who are these 3 superstars? Wrestlers.
I would love to sit in a round table and talk to Trish, Lita, and Beth Phoenix.
Oh, wow, those 3 divas. My God, I
Mhm.
think divas because they were in the diva age. They're not female superstars yet. They're divas. They were still doing, but they're still athletic, badass. Go ahead.
Those 3 know what it's like to help stand out, break the mold, break through the glass ceiling, be inspirational to women, and knows what it means to like help stand out in a division where you weren't given much thought unless you were pretty.
That's very true. That's very true. But what I liked about those 3 you just mentioned is they've been through it all. They've seen the eras. They've been through the bra and panties phases. They've been through the divas phases. They've been through the 30-second matches on the cause. And now, because of the WWE Evolution, they've been into like where the female wrestlers are now, basically main eventing and headlining shows. If it wasn't for these 3 divas, superstars, sorry to say, we wouldn't have what we have today in the the women's evolution. So yeah, I agree with those. Mine switches my round table, but for females, if I have to pick 3 females at the table, um, for knowledge wise, okay, not just dinner, because then dinner leads to something else. I'm kidding. For knowledge, Trish Stratus would be one. I'd like to know Dawn Marie and Francine.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ECW originals.
ECW originals, Francine and Dawn Marie. And Sunny, when she was in ECW as Tammy Faye, would be interesting, but because then when she became Sunny, she was too much, I guess. But when she
Yeah.
was Tammy in ECW, she was badass, and not a lot of people know that she was bad fucking ass. So I would pick those 3 ECW originals. Yeah, take out Trish, put Tammy, put Francine, and put Dawn Marie. I want to see because they went through it all as well. They went through it all
Mhm.
as well in that stuff. Who else we got here? We have Beyond the Bell podcast watching us. Love the show. Let's raise it. Beyond the Bell. Actually, I was DMing him. I think they're 2 guys or 1. I'm not sure. Come on the podcast as well. And after the slam, again, I'm willing to interview. Just to hang out. It's just showcasing each other's brands. Baddie for wrestling, and Ashby has her own brand, has her own channel, which we're gonna talk about later on in the show. But if you ever want to be interested in being on After the Slam to explore to share your brand as well, you're more than welcome. Hit me in the DMs on the Twitter or on the X, whatever we call it these days. And that's it. Like for me, was that
the Twix, as my friend Jeff calls it.
The Twix. I like that. Like for me, I reached out to Ash. I reached out to you because I listened to you on your spaces, that you share your opinion, and I'm like, I need to get to know this chick. I want to talk to her one-on-one and have fun and talk pro wrestling with her. Because sharing with you. No, I'm just kidding. Like having all those people's opinions sometimes gets interrupted, but sometimes we don't get to know the person, and now we're getting to know the person. That's why I like you. And thank God you resetted your Wi-Fi, because now everything's working properly. Awesome. Next question. You ready?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
If you have to, okay, I know you're in All Japan, so we're gonna do whatever. You have three events. We got WrestleMania.
New Japan.
Yeah, New Japan, not All Japan. Sorry, New Japan, not All Japan. You got WrestleMania, you got All In, and you got Wrestle Kingdom. You pick one of those, okay? If you have to book a main event of your dreams in one of these events, which will it be?
Okay.
I'm making you think, huh?
Yeah. So my main event for WrestleMania. I would have loved to see Prime Bret Hart versus Kurt Angle. That would have been a dope ass technical classic.
Shout out to JJ Williams because he said the exact same thing. The exact same one.
Nice.
Yeah, he said Prime Bret Hart and Prime Kurt Angle at WrestleMania or All In. Which one was? I don't remember which one. But yeah, he said the same thing. Yeah, that's a interesting technical classic. I would say. A lot of people say Bret Hart, but underrated for me, and a lot of people don't say it, is Owen. Owen was better than Bret Hart in my opinion.
Yeah, he was good too. Yeah.
Owen was good.
Those two go hand in hand, especially the feud they had going into WrestleMania. Yeah. What WrestleMania was it where they opened?
10.
That was 10?
Yes.
Okay, I was going to say 10, but I wasn't sure if 10 was the right answer. So
WrestleMania 10 was the correct answer. No. They were they opened the show. Owen won the match with a roll up, and then Bret won the title off of Yokozuna later on that night in the main event. Okay, so what else?
Show that's a really good WrestleMania I have to check out sometime, because I heard this like such a classic that holds up to this day.
Yeah. For some, I don't know what it was yesterday. I was like looking at my Netflix. In Canada we have it on Netflix, right? So
sweet, hell yeah! So, I also have Netflix.
There you go. So on Netflix you could get WrestleMania, all the WrestleManias, and WrestleMania 10. But the other day it was glitching on me. It was like I would watch WrestleMania like 19, and then would jump to 25, and then go down to 4. I'm like, why is it doing this to me? Yeah,
Right? Why is it going all over the place instead of being in chronological order?
Yeah, exactly. So I was jumping.
Because the episodes are the Raw and SmackDown and NXT episodes are all in chronological order. You think the pay-per-views would be the same, right?
Exactly, but no, they fuck up the years. So I don't know what's going on there. But hey, I watched WrestleMania. What's the last WrestleMania? I watched WrestleMania 12, and I watched WrestleMania 12. I was watching the Roddy Piper and Goldust. I'm a big Goldust guy.
Oh, nice.
So I watched that match, and then I watched the Iron Man match, and I remember watching the Iron Man match. I remember watching the Iron Man match when I was 7 years old, live with my dad. Watched the whole hour. I had school the next day. I went to school the next day. Said, my guy lost, but it wasn't fair. Shawn Michaels won, but it wasn't fair. And I was a 7-year-old punk. It wasn't fair to my friends, because I was a Bret Hart guy. Yeah, like it wasn't fair, Bret. It was a tie. It was a tie. Anyways, so I'm gonna ask you two answers here. If you have to push somebody from WWE and you have to drop somebody from WWE, who would it be?
Push? Okay, who deserves a push right now? Because I haven't been keeping up with watching WWE, but I like the trajectory they're going with Braun Breaker. I want to keep him up, like push him up because he's doing very well. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but absence makes the heart grow fonder. Can we get Cody Rhodes off the TV, please? That'd be really nice.
That I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, he is the face of the company apparently, so he can't.
Yeah, and I understand. Yeah, so he can't really go away yet, and also at the same time, he can't really turn heel because what other baby faces other than Sami Zayn do they have right now?
Yeah, well, y'all make me feel old. Jesus,
I can make you sound even more old. I am at the age where I can be considered retro.
Yeah, me too. Rage of Wrestling. Wow, the questions. If you don't mind asking me why the questions are bad. Are they bad or are they good? Let me know in the comments. The questions are questions. So, okay, when you said Cody Rhodes to drop, now let's pretend he doesn't exist. Who else would you drop?
Okay.
In
WWE? Well, who would drop? Who would I drop? That's a good question because to me, I feel like everyone has a place. But I can't really think like who do I want to see less of, because I don't really have like hatred for anyone right now. It's just like there's people who I want to see more of, but there's not much people I want to see less of. So, I can't think of anyone who I want to see less of, other than I can't. Well, I was going to say make the joke say Brock Lesnar, but he doesn't appear enough anyway. So, so I got that. He's got that covered. Who do I want to? Oh, you know what? Actually, have Seth Rollins drop. That boy needs some time off. Like heal his injuries.
He's off now. Oh, geez.
That's right. He's injured too, right? Crap. Yeah. See, this is what I mean by haven't been keeping up.
Yeah. I get it.
I don't know who to drop. Because I don't really hate or dislike anyone that much. So I think like everyone's like properly placed. I can't think of anyone like who I want to see less of. That's not getting on. That's not being shown as much. Because I'm not sick of anyone yet. That's the sad part. I'm not sick of anyone.
Okay, so I'll say one guy that I think the rivalry went on too long. Not to drop him, to like fire him, but what they did to him, they buried his career. But I think they fucked up on Damian Priest.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, I don't want to drop him, like fire him, but I think they should like now he's rival, like he has this rival with Aleister Black that's been going on for way too long. I think they should just put Priest on the sidelines for maybe a month or 2 or even 3, and rebuild him comes back out of nowhere and destroys everybody, and make him like the flamboyant Undertaker that everybody says he is. So I think he's the one that needs to be cooled off a bit. Let's see what the Rage of Wrestling is saying. Oh, wait a minute.
That's a good shout. You
Go
know
ahead, go
what?
ahead.
You also bring up that point. Rhea Ripley is another one who can take some time off because she's been heavily featured way too much as well. And you can also make the argument for, well, actually, you can't really make the Charlotte argument anymore because she's teaming with Alexa Bliss. So yeah, Rhea Ripley could use a break. That's another one. As much as I love Rhea, she's at the we can have her cool down for a bit because we have a lot of women right now. We have Io Sky, Bianca's on her way. We have Jade Cargill, Stephanie Vaquer. We got a bunch of women that can fill that spot. So if Rhea Ripley drops, like takes some time off, it would not affect her at all.
Nope. Then this is my brutality comes back on like out of nowhere for after like 6 months to 7 months. She comes back out of nowhere and destroys everybody, wins the championship belt. It's refreshing a little bit. You know who I think they should be pushing a bit more on the SmackDown in the women's division? Julia.
Yeah. Oh my God. What we're doing with her is, I think the issue is that she got called up way too early. That's the thing.
I think she should have never went to NXT in the first place. I think she should have been in the main roster right away as a top tier talent, somewhat like Asuka. Like Asuka was in NXT. They brought her to this machine, right? They brought her this undefeated streak into Raw, and that was an amazing thing to do. Julia, in her time in Japan, was iconic. And then she comes to WWE, NXT, stays that little time in NXT. And now what's she doing with that secretary? And like, what the fuck you doing with this girl? Like, if you have Asuka on Raw, you got Julia on SmackDown. She's your new Asuka. Make her fucking elevate her. I'm not liking what they're doing with Julia. So, and I'm a Julia fan. So I like Julia.
It's amazing because her run in Stardom was amazing. I've heard a lot about her.
Impeccable, and she's a beautiful woman. So I don't know what you don't have to put her in short shorts or anything like that. She's perfect the way she is. Just let her kick her ass and beat up.
Right, just let her be what she is, the beautiful madness.
Yeah, exactly. The beautiful. I like that. She is the beautiful madness. Actually, that is her thing. Rage of Wrestling saying they need to make Drew McIntyre champion already. It's cooking. Let H cook. We saw the little, we don't like.
Yes, get the belt off Cody.
Yeah, let it cook. Hot take. Drop Roman Reigns. He's a part-timer anyway, and you free up a lot of money for the other talent. No comment.
McIntyre.
Drop the title.
Give him the title. Cody don't need the.
Drop the title and go away for a bit and promote Street Fighter. Please. Yeah, I guess so. I like it. What do I expect to put a star on this? Oh, okay. Okay. I like that. Another person that I would drop on SmackDown right now, which I think, spoiler alert, if anybody wants to know spoilers, it's a spoiler right now. Eli Dragunov. He came back from injury. He became U.S. champion this Friday night. And when we see it on, something might change. I don't know if you saw the spoilers on the internet already, but some things might change, and that's somebody to push. Oh, she spoiled it. That's someone I want to push. Carmelo Hayes is the guy right now. He's the guy because this match with Gunther in that tournament. The match with Gunther was impeccable.
Oh, yeah.
That right there. Okay, so now I want to do it again. Let's reverse it now. AEW. Who you pushing and who you dropping?
Ooh. Okay. Who am I pushing in AEW? Okay, that's a good question. Who do I want to see get pushed in AEW? I'm trying to look at the roster. Okay, so if it were up to me, I would drop Hangman Page because he's not really doing it for me.
Agreed. I agree with you 100%.
I don't have anything against Hangman. It's just that he doesn't connect with me. Like I feel nothing. And which is sad because he's a good wrestler, but I don't have that connection like I do with everyone else. Like everyone else has their strengths. Like if you can't connect with me with your wrestling, you can connect with me through your talking, which is what Eddie Kingston has done, Samoa Joe has done. Well, he's also connects with me as a wrestler too. But Hangman, I feel nothing with. It's just like, oh cool, it's Hangman. He's there.
Yeah,
Cool.
I get it.
I would love to see Claudio Castagnoli get a push because I love Claudio. I want to see him with a singles title.
TNT title.
I know he's ROH champion. ROH don't count. ROH don't count. It's not that we don't love ROH. We do. It's just that not many people care about it, which is really sad because more people should watch Ring of Honor because, oh my God, if you're a technical wrestling fan like I am, that show is tailor-made for you.
Yeah. He is the CMLL champion as well, Claudio.
Yes.
But again, that title doesn't really matter. We don't know. I see Claudio winning the TNT title. Like, I don't like that Briscoe guy. Make him the TNT
you're
champion.
not a fan of Mark Briscoe? You don't like the Sussex County Chicken?
No, I was a fan of the Briscoes, the tag team.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So the way you feel about the Briscoe brothers is the same way I feel about the Uso brothers, where together they're good, separate not so much.
Exactly. You got it right on par, right on there. What is Casa saying? He's saying drop the Bucks. Ooh, I don't know about that one.
He not a fan of the Young Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks need not reinvention because the Young Bucks are the Young Bucks, but the Young Bucks don't need. I don't know. Where are they gonna go? Where are they gonna go?
They need to be a special attraction. They need to be the special attraction who comes and goes, kind of like Roman Reigns. I know that's very blasphemous to say right now, but that's to me that's the way they work. The Young Bucks work better when they're in smaller doses, where they don't have to be on TV every week. But once they show up, you're like, oh, cool, it's the Young Bucks. They're going to do their thing. They're going to put on a good pay-per-view match, and that's it. That's all they need to do.
Yeah. And which one is this? I need MJF as champion again, and Ricochet gets on my nerves. I would drop him like him. Defend the title and promos a bit. Yeah, I agree with you. Rage of Wrestling. Ricochet gets on my nerves as well. And MJF for me is the man. So you are Mark, or a fucking Mark like me. Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that one. And the last comment we see is that's Claudio CMLL champion. Okay, I got how many questions do I have left here? I got about 2 more questions for you, Ash, and then we're going to call it a day. And again, of course, I'm going to invite you back on after the Slam in the next year because 2026 is coming in.
Hopefully, we'll have better internet connection by then, especially at least on my end.
Well, no, you're fine now. Everything was well.
Okay.
Like me, like I have to reset my camera once in a while. My camera likes to shut off on me. So see, now I'm back on the thing. No, you're fine. I'm gonna do we had November pass. Okay, we had Survivor Series. If you have to pick a Survivor Series team, Survivor Series team would you have on your corner? It's you and 4 other girls or 4 other guys, whatever you want.
Ooh. Okay, so on my team, is this just like all across the brand? Like, is it just like all companies?
All companies. Like, okay. It's Survivor Series. Okay, let's just say this. Let's rephrase this. You're going into a bar. Somebody pissed you off. Now you're ready to fight. Now you got 4 people with you, wrestlers. Who are these 4 people that you're going to walk out that bar, kicked everybody's ass, and walking out safely? Who are those 4 guys? 4 girls.
Rhea Ripley for sure.
Rhea Ripley.
Megan Bayne.
Megan Bayne. Oh, I like Megan Bayne. I don't want to hurt her.
Jade Cargill.
She's badass.
And Queen Aminata. Oh, no, sorry. No. Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander.
Those thighs. Those choke someone out with those thighs. All right. So those are the 4 chicks that you would have to beat up people in the room walking out that bar because you were getting into a fight. Jam. Surprise. Oh, and if you have to pick any 4 guys, who are the 4 guys you think are badass that would destroy a room?
Drew McIntyre, definitely.
He looks fucking
John Moxley for sure. Claudio as well. And Minoru Suzuki.
That guy is scary. Okay.
You do not want to be messing with Murder Grandpa.
No. He's scary. He's scary.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see that happening. I see you walking out safely on their shoulders, might I add. Uh, I would have picked the Usos. The Usos. I've heard a lot of stories of the Usos, um, being badasses. Like it was a story of them. I heard it online. The Miz was being picked on at the bar, and the Miz was like, "Not oh, you're from the real world, some jerk off, some drunk guy, right?" And the Miz didn't lay a hand on him, but the Usos put that guy to sleep. You know,
yeah, you don't want to be messing with them Samoans. Mm-mm.
I don't know what it is, but them Samoans are badass, right? So like it's
Mhm.
shout out to the I'm not a big fan of Jay's wrestling ability and his gimmick, but I'm a big fan of what he is. Like if he's in a bad mood, don't fucking bother him.
You're right. You don't want to be doing that with any Samoan when they're in a bad mood. Let's be real here.
You know who I met at a show here in Montreal that he came for an indie show and intimidated me when I first saw him, but then when I actually could get a signing and I got a signature somewhere back there, Zilla Fatu.
Ooh.
He is Umaga-san. Okay, he is intimidating.
Okay.
He's intimidating when you see him, but when you actually meet the guy, fucking sweetheart. Like, but
Oh,
he's
that's amazing.
but he looks like if you piss him off, he'll rip your tongue out of your throat. Like, that's
Oh
like
yeah.
Samoan I feel about that guy. He is bad ass. Like,
Mhm.
all right. Are you ready for the final question here on After the Slam? First, before we get to
Alright.
that, I want you to share all your socials and everything where people can see Ash V, the baddie for wrestling, on all the social medias. Share your socials for the audience, please.
You can find me on X, the app formerly known as Twitter, at ShadowBadAsh. You can catch me participating in the following spaces. You can catch me on Wrestling with Tism on Mondays. You can catch me on Light Fuse on Wednesdays. You can also catch me on Saturday Shenanigans on YouTube. And on the weekends, you can catch me hanging out with Advocate. At Weekend at Advocates on the Twitter spaces.
There you go. She's all over the
Also,
X.
subscribe to my YouTube channel, Betty for Wrestling. Don't be a dickhead.
There you go. Let's put it on to the. If you wanna type it onto the chat, maybe we'll put it. I'll put it on the description in the video. No baddie for wrestling. Of course, everyone watching After the Slam, thank you very much. We had a little bit of a technical difficulties at the beginning of the show, but that's okay. I want to thank you all for watching here with me and Ash V. And again, like and subscribe the channel on the YouTube. Follow me, obviously, on the Twitter, on the X, on After the Slam Pod or After the Slam, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook. All of the above. I am on all the social media platforms. If you want to reach me, I'm easy in the DMs. If you want to be on the show and be interviewed and showcase your brand, your company, your knowledge for wrestling, and of course the fandom you are, because I like to know the fan before anything else about going on in pro wrestling. I'm another pro wrestling fan. If you want to be on the show, just DM me. And of course, Ash, thank you very much for being on the show. We're going to do this again. You know, this is part one. I tell this to all my guests. Part one is part one. Part two is going to be even better. Don't worry about it.
Oh, absolutely.
You think about it. You're at episode 21. You're already on the 20s. I'm building on up, and I'm happy. And I have to say, Ash, you are very, very polite and nice. The way I approached you on the DMs, and you were so polite to me, and I respect people that are polite to me. And don't say, "Oh, I don't have the time." And you were spot on. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Like. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you again for the time change, you know. Oh, there we go. Casa
no
de
worries.
Studios. There he goes. Baddie for wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. On the YouTube. Thank you, Casa. Thank you, JJ. I'm a little under the weather. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah. What else? So yeah, like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. The YouTube is where it's growing. The YouTube is where it's at, ladies and gentlemen. So follow, obviously, Baddie for Wrestling. Follow After the Slam. Follow Casa D18 Studios, The Rage of Wrestling. Follow all the channels that we all subscribe to ourselves, and we all call it this wrestling community. What do you call this? The IWC? Whatever we call this?
Yeah, wrestling community, IWC, it's all the same thing. Let's be real here. No matter what way you put it.
We're all one. We're all a fan. You know, you might be having an opinion.
Exactly.
We're all fans of pro wrestling.
exactly. At the end of the day, no matter what you watch, it's wrestling. We're all wrestling fans, no matter how many promotions we watch or whatnot. Like whether if you, it doesn't matter if you only watch AEW, WWE, New Japan, or a mixture of three like I do. At the end of the day, we're all wrestling fans.
Yep, exactly. And if you like to read the dirt sheets and want to know, well, what is this? You know what you are? You are a
fucking mark!
That's what you are to the real wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Of course.
I hate being this person, but I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
When I'm in a debate or a discussion, and the moment someone brings up Dave Meltzer star ratings as an argument and talking point,
Oh,
I'll still hear you out, but I'm not going to take your opinion as seriously, because the moment you do that, that means you value someone else's opinion more over than your own. I don't give a crap what he thinks. Tell me what you personally think.
there you go. That's exactly what why I started this podcast in the first place. I want to know the opinion of the wrestling fan. I don't care what other people are thinking that you're reading on. I want to know what you are all about. That's because when you go, like I said in my last episode on Friday, I said when you all go to we go to a wrestling show, you sit down, you look to your right, you look to your left. You're next to a wrestling fan. We're not reading no dirt sheets. We're watching the show in front of us. We're watching a 20 by 20, whatever, 18 by 18 plywood box with ropes and poles, and we're watching two men slap some meat and two women slap some meat. You know, that's what we're into, ladies and gentlemen. Slapping the meat. And more comments? No. All right. So, final question of the podcast. I asked this for all of them. Ashvi, Batty for Wrestling, where do you see pro wrestling in the next 10 years? And I'm going to put you as, I'm going to remove myself on the screen because I want it to be focused on you.
So the way I see wrestling in 10 years is that a lot of the promotions, whether it be like in indies as well, everyone's going to be like on a streaming site. So that way it's easily accessible. So that way everyone can watch the product. I would also like to see more all women's pro wrestling companies as well, because there's an influx of women's wrestlers in the world right now, because a lot of women are going into the world of pro wrestling, which is perfect. And I feel like as the community in this whole, I just want the community to do better and be more healthier and understand that we as a community, it's okay to have differing opinions. Not everyone's going to like the same thing as you, and not everyone's going to dislike the same things as you, and not everyone's going to like the same thing as you do the same way you do. And that's fine. At the end of the day, we're all wrestling fans, no matter how many promotions we watch. We're all wrestling fans. We all come together to enjoy and talk about this thing we absolutely love. And I just want wrestling fans to just be more cordial and polite in their differences, because wrestling is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun. Like I don't understand this gatekeeping bullshit. Like people use what companies they enjoy as a way to make themselves feel more better, superior than others, when you shouldn't be doing that. It's just pro wrestling. It's something not to be taken too seriously. It's something just to be fun. That's all I ask. I just want this community to be more healthy and better when it comes to acceptance and differing of opinions. And I hope in 10 years' time we get that with this community. Because whether you're pro AEW, pro WWE, or everything in between, at the end of the day, no matter what you put it to, it's all pro wrestling.
And there you go. You said one thing that struck me. It's all pro wrestling. And one thing that we all have, we're all having fun. So Ash, thank you so much again. Everybody that joined the space, everyone that joined the show, questions, again, Casa de Studios, Casa de 18 Studios, Rage of Wrestling. You guys are big fans of Ash. Appreciate you. Are you a part of their group of
Yeah.
Okay, so
Simply
you're part
Reliable
of,
Studios. Yes, I'm part of that.
okay, so you're part of the Simply Reliable Studios with what's his name, Jay Hubert, and all those guys.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome to know. That's really good. All right, so I'm gonna Ash, if you want to say goodbye, thank you very much. We're gonna have you again in the next year. Thank you again. Don't hang up. We're gonna talk backstage before you leave.
That's good. Thank you so much for having me. I look forward to our next episode we have together. And hopefully, we have no connection issues at all.
Oh no. Everything went fine towards the end. Don't worry about it. I'm just my questions of next year are going to be different questions because I usually stick to the same questions to all the guests throughout the 6-month period. And I started this channel in October. We're the end of December, so and it's building, it's growing, but it's all because of you guys. So you're helping me
it's
grow.
a work in progress. It's a slow work in progress. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly. We're just and one thing that I tell everybody, like you just finished saying, we're all having fun. That's all that matters. Mm-hmm. So let me put Ash. Thank you, Ash. We'll put you backstage. There you go. Again, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, thank you very much for joining me and Ash V on After the Slam episode 21. I apologize for my little stuffy nose, because I have a little cold. Kids, man, when you got them kids, they bring the sicknesses home, and that's what happens. Next Sunday, we got special guests, a duo. It's the Wrestling Divas podcast. They are going to be the third female guests on my After the Slam. I'm so excited because I only get the female guests, on the show. And so the Wrestling Divas podcast with Lady Alpha and what's her co-host name? I'm so sorry. Right now I'm all over the place. But yeah, they're going to be on the show next Sunday at 4 p.m. We're going to be back on the original time slot at 4 p.m. Let me change camera. 4 p.m. Back on the original time slot on After the Slam, so everybody could join, get more views, and everybody. Again, thank you everyone watching on Facebook, X, YouTube, Twitch. Where else I'm on? Instagram, TikTok. Everyone, thank you for watching me and watching, of course, Ash V and share her story of her fandom of pro wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, this is After the Slam. I am your host, Bodacious Albert, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next Sunday at 4 p.m.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the host, straight from After the Slam podcast, Bodacious Albert.
After the slam.